All rise. Madison County Circuit Court's now in session. Honorable Judge Gordon Webb presiding.
Go ahead and be seated, please. The court will start by calling the matter of Baxter County criminal case CR 2014-253, State of Arkansas versus Victoria Moser, for arraignment on charges of breaking and entering in Class D felony, controlled substance, fraudulent practices, that's a Class D felony, possession of a Schedule 3 controlled substance, hydrocodone, Class A misdemeanor. On those charges, how does she now plead?
Your Honor, she would enter a plea of not guilty to all charges and waive formal reading of the charges.
This matter is set on Judge Putman's docket. I'm setting her to reappear on December 4th.
Your Honor, her bond is at $5,000. I don't know if this court wants to deal with her bond, but or if you want Judge Putman.
I'll be glad to review it. What's the situation with Miss Moser?
Your Honor, obviously she's not been able to make the $5,000 bond, and I know that's not a criteria for her release. I understand that she does not, or at least she has informed me, she is brand new to our office this morning, that she does not have any sort of prior offenses. She can go and live with her grandmother at 4255 Highway 5 South in Mountain Home. She's 28 years old. Your Honor, I would ask for a reduction in her bond to $2,500.
What says the state?
Judge, I'm not opposed to that. I just want to make sure this isn't the grandmother that she stole from.
No, it's not.
Is that right? This is not.
She says it's not.
And I'm looking at the affidavit. It doesn't appear to me from the affidavit that that's who she's stolen from. All right, the bond will be reduced to $2,500. It'll be conditioned upon no use of alcohol or any type of controlled substance or any type of medication, not that she doesn't have a prescription for. All right, that'll be the order of the court. You may be excused. 2014-252, State of Arkansas versus Mark Burns. Mr. Burns is appearing here today for arraignment on charges of defrauding secured creditors. It's a Class D felony, and theft of property, a separate Class D felony.
Your Honor, I think he has applied for the public defender's services.
All right.
Your Honor, we would
How does he plead?
enter a plea of not guilty, waive formal arraignment, reading of the charges.
Mr. Burns is on the Division 4 docket of this court, and he'll be ordered. I'm going to set him down at this point for on a scheduling order for trial. The jury trial will be scheduled the week of Tuesday, May 26th. We will have a pretrial date of March 12th of 2015, and as I say, a trial in May of 2015, and then his reappearance will be ordered for January 22nd of 2015 for a that'll be the status check period. Any other matters to be brought up before the court?
Your Honor, I think his bond, like the previous client, is also set at $5,000.
Your Honor, this gentleman is charged with stealing $5,000. And that's why that bond is set at that.
Your Honor, he has a residence that he can go and reside in Mountain Home, located at 604 Benton Street, as I said, here in Mountain Home. As I did prior, I would ask that his bond be reduced to $2,500.
Is there a job? Does the defendant have a job or any means of support?
Your Honor, again, we're somewhat at a disadvantage because he is brand new to our office this morning. I think he's shaking his head about a job, though. Your Honor, if I could just briefly add this on behalf of Mr. Burns, I know he's only been in custody for 1 day. These charges, Your Honor, do not appear to be of any sort of violent nature, and provided that he would have the necessary no contact orders against the victims in this case, or alleged victims, and I would think that Baxter County would be properly protected, even with a lower bond.
What says the state?
Judge, that's fair. This is not a crime of violence. However, we have a victim who's out $5,000 as we sit here. And so the state, in setting that bond, thought that he ought to have enough stake in this equal to the amount of money that he's taken from somebody else. That's where that bond came from. But this is not a violent man.
Yeah.
It's not a particularly high bond either.
Well, court's is gonna set this matter down for a bond of, I'll make the bond $3,500. Cash as surety.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The court is gonna direct that the defendant will get, if he makes the bond, a condition of the bond will be that he seek and obtain employment and start making payments on his on the obligation that he has that underlies the charge, the defrauding charge. That'll be the order of the court.
Thank you, Judge.